probably overwhelmed with doctor appointments and hospital visits and procedures, and everything's being thrown at you at once. And you need a way to manage that, to organize your life, to be able to manage your child's health care. So I wanted to give you some ideas. First of all, it's good to keep a hospital bag in the car. And I can't tell you how many times we had to go to the doctor or hospital unexpectedly, sometimes for a couple of days at a time, and I would have to call friends and say, please go pack me a bag, and they would be going through my underwear drawer and getting medicines in my medicine cabinet, and it's just embarrassing, honestly. So it's great to have a hospital bag in the car with a change of clothes, medicines for you, your child, your spouse, if they will be staying at the hospital with you, so that's one less thing to have to stress about. So just like if you were pregnant and had a hospital bag in the car, same idea. Just keep one there, change it out every season so that it's just one less thing to be stressed about. And second, I think it is great to have a medical history form. And this, I cannot tell you how helpful this has been in going to new specialists and new doctors. Anytime you have to go to the ER, anytime your child is going to be with a doctor they're not familiar with, this is so helpful to be able to grab it, hand it to them, and it has everything they need to know immediately right there. So it has your child's diagnosis, it has their past procedures and surgeries and family history on there. And then on the second page, it's great to list all of their current medications. So sometimes with the child with critical illness, that's an extensive list. And it's helpful for doctors to be able just to look at it very quickly and see what all their medications are. Because at every doctor appointment, you're going to have to give an updated list to them probably anyway. If you're seeing multiple specialists, this is very, very important. So what I do is I print mine off in a different color. So it's really easy for the doctors and us to grab it quickly and recognize it. I keep several copies of it in our medical binder, and anytime we go to a doctor or hospital that's not familiar with my child, I hand it to them. And most doctors' responses to this is they wish every child came with one of these because it is so very helpful. And also, if you're in an emergency and your focus is on your child where it should be, you're going to forget some of this stuff. And so just being able to hand them this, not worry about it, it is very, very helpful. And then the third thing is to create a medical binder. Now my daughter's medical binder is very thick because she's 15 years old, so we've been at this for a while now. But I just break it up into categories, into tabs, and any tests that my child has done, any procedures, you see there's pictures of scopes, there's doctor recommendations. So if a doctor gives you a letter that says what they want to have happen with your child, for the other doctors, you get a copy. Everything that happens with your child, get a copy. If you have doctor orders to go get procedures done or x-rays, anything they're having done, ask for a copy. And if they say, oh, we're sending it there, say, great, can I have a copy also to take with me? Because I can't tell you how many times orders have gotten lost, letters have gotten lost, whether it's not sent or it's not received or misplaced, or it just doesn't end up in your child's file. It is very valuable to keep everything with you in one place so that you have it no matter what doctor appointment you go to. And with our medical summary, I just stick this in our medical binder in the front pocket, and we just keep this in our car. And then anytime we go to doctor's office, I grab it out of the car and take it in with me, and all the information is right here. And this has been so helpful for us in managing our child's health care. I also recommend making a smaller version of your medical binder, just like in a report cover, something small that you can keep at your child's school's front office, and also to take with them, make 2 copies, and one to take with them when they go to see family or friends. And so in that one, you would only have their medical summary with their lists of medications too. Always include this in there. And then a list of their doctors with the doctor's contact information and a copy of their insurance card, the front and back of it, and also a medical consent that you keep updated and signed. And if your child is going to need blood products, you also need to include that on the medical consent because many places require a separate authorization specifying that they can have blood products. So like my daughter requires frequent blood transfusions, so I always include on her medical consent My child has permission to receive treatment from anyone she's in the care of, including blood products. So that is just some helpful tips that I have learned to get started in managing my child's health. And I would love to hear some of your all's ideas. So please comment below, because I also have much to learn on this journey.